A tragic helicopter crash claimed the lives of 6 people in New York City. Sad, sad, sad. Let's get to a couple of news feeds that talks about it.
The roots. Our hearts go out to the family, those who were on board, and all 6 who were on board of the helicopter. It's almost reminiscence of the plane going down here on the Hudson River. But thank God we didn't lose any lives back then. At approximately 3:17 this afternoon, we began receiving multiple calls for a helicopter that crashed in the water. These calls generated the response of many agencies, as Deputy Mayor Daughtry stated, including FDNY, NYPD, the Port Authority, and our Jersey partners, the police officers in Jersey as well, and the Coast Guard. 3 adults and 3 children were on board a Bell 206 helicopter that had left from the downtown Skyport just about 3 p.m. The pilot and his family visited from Spain, with our preliminary information as at this time.
Sam, they tried so hard to rescue those passengers.
Yeah, Tom, that's right. According to authorities, divers were in the water within minutes of the calls coming in. Look over my shoulder here. You can still see the flashing lights. That's the scene across the Hudson River as we are learning more about the death of a family. 5 kids involved. 3 children involved.
The terrifying final moments of the helicopter flight captured on video as it fell out of the sky and plunged into New York City's Hudson River.
We have multiple boats still in the water conducting searches for any additional occupants of the aircraft.
These images showing the chopper turned upside down in the water.
We got another person in the water.
The plane was turned around, sitting there in the water, almost like it was floating.
Tonight, authorities say the crash happened around 3:17 p.m., that 6 people were on board that flight, and there are no survivors.
According to the manifest, aboard the helicopter were 6 people, 1 pilot, 2 adults, and 3 children.
The mayor saying it was a tourist sightseeing flight with a family from Spain on board that had taken off from Lower Manhattan.
I have the entire family members. We're lifting them up in prayer.
We were met by the first responders and they told us they did everything they can to try to save these victims, and you can see the trauma in their face.
Dominic Cognata was walking to a flag football game on Manhattan's West Side when he witnessed the crash.
What did you see?
So I just happened to be walking, and I heard it sounded like a engine just dying, and it was like do 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 do, and I just turned, I looked, and I saw the helicopter crash and splash into the water.
A former NTSB investigator tells us the video appears to show the chopper breaking apart.
Well, it appears to me from the video that there was some sort of catastrophic flight control malfunction where the main rotor blade and head, and the tail rotor blade assembly departed the aircraft in flight.
This is a sad tragedy. 5 family members, the pilot. It's just so sad. So sad. From the video, it shows that the helicopter just broke apart and just falling like that. I can't even imagine the last thoughts in their minds. Oh, so sad, so sad. With all these aviation tragedies that has happened, from the end of 2024 and even, first 4 months of 2025, is so many aviation tragedies that has happened. We really need to have that discussion on what's going on, especially about air safety. I said myself that I would only really fly in a helicopter if it was like a war or something, in World War III, and I would have to. But, oh man, that's so sad, so sad. When I saw it, I was like, dang, man. My brothers and sisters, we must have the family in our prayers, and we must try to do what needs to be done to make sure that better safety mechanisms are enforced and stuff like that, so that we can be better. Let's not be angry. Let's just pray for the family and make sure that we do better.